China, the world's most populous country, is now free of absolute poverty. China has brought 770 million rural residents out of poverty since the beginning of reform and opening up in 1978, accounting for more than 70% of the global total.
But how could China have beaten poverty, which had plagued the nation for thousands of years, in just a few decades? Let's find out the answer from some once impoverished areas across the country.
Yanchi, a sheep county in Ningxia, was once poverty-stricken due to desertification and overgrazing. Guan Renbo, a local villager, struggled to make ends meet until his family was registered as a poor household under China's targeted poverty relief policy.
这也就是要养，这现在了，那这是国家也支持个是都好嘛，那这就。
我们这个就是农户加合作社，加协会，然后加龙头企业这样一个模式，这是最大保证这个农户、养殖户的利益，增加农户的养殖积极性。
In 2018, Yanchi became the first of 9 counties in Xinhua, an area known as the most uninhabitable on Earth, to escape poverty. Sheep breeding and related industries have contributed to over 80% of the increase in villagers' incomes. Industrial development is seen as the basis for targeted poverty alleviation, a notion put forward by Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2013. But how did China achieve precise poverty reduction? While delivering a keynote speech at an international event in 2015, Xi said, "We will lift people out of poverty through supporting production and employment, relocating, providing eco-jobs, improving education and social security."
China had set a target of eradicating absolute poverty by 2020. Despite the onset of a sudden epidemic, the country's leadership still called for unremitting efforts in eliminating poverty. The final push for poverty reduction targeted the remaining cases of destitution, or the toughest nuts to crack.
This canyon area by the Lujiang River used to be one of China's poorest regions. Residents made a humble living by farming their limited land resources. A zip line used to be the only way to cross the river before 2008. But now it's been transformed thanks to a historic relocation project launched by the government.
我们这个异地搬迁安置点是17年开始动工，到这个18年12月基本完工了。然后我们老百姓的话是19年的这个春节搬进来。
After relocation, the government established poverty relief workshops to create jobs. Meanwhile, under an East-West pairing up policy, Lujiang has received help from the eastern city of Zhuhai, which has offered funding and sent hundreds of cadres and technicians to help with poverty alleviation.
我觉得国家实行这种东西部扶贫是非常好的，先富的带动后富的地区，然后共同富裕、共同发展。
Under the leadership of the CPC, China has given full play to the strengths of its socialist system. The government has been able to concentrate efforts and pool resources for major projects, such as mass relocation and East-West pairing up efforts.
Elimination of extreme poverty. This remains a lofty dream in many parts of the world, and yet the Chinese are managed to do it under the leadership of the CCP. The party has been at the forefront in the transformation of China, and it has done this because of some specific governance mechanism and principles that really set the CCP apart.
On the front line of the poverty battle, people are seen as crucial. Over the years, millions of party cadres and professionals have been dispatched to impoverished areas to fight side by side with their local peers.
因为我们这个村呢，接近800户，房屋啊住得很紧密，我们很容易走错路，特别是晚上，所以我就自己根据白天走的情况，晚上呢就画了一个贫困户坐落地图。
我曾在法国巴黎留学7年，现在在村里已经待了1年时间了。这条路就是我们来了以后修的路，像这样的路我们修了16公里，现在都已经修到村民家门口了。
开始家家户户开始发展产业，基础都有了，我们带来的是一种理念，原来是我们让老百姓脱贫，现在的理念是，我要脱贫，我要创业。
驻村我是光荣的，因为我们是党和群众沟通的桥梁，连着千家万户的心。我们党员驻村干部啊，就像一颗颗小星星一样，每一颗星星都发挥着自己微弱的光芒。
全国有无数和我一样奋斗在扶贫一线的干部，我们共同的力量是巨大的。
With tremendous efforts by the party and the whole nation, China has scored a complete victory in its war against poverty. The unprecedented move not only opens up a more promising future for Chinese citizens, but also presents a China example of poverty alleviation for the world, contributing Chinese strength to realizing a community with a shared future for mankind.